This is Big Brother's little brother. It's now time to announce the results of this week's nominations. The housemates nominated to leave the Big Brother house are, in alphabetical order, Bubble and Paul. The laughs we have, we're going to get so done. Hello everybody, welcome to Big Brother's little brother. It's day 33 in the Big Brother house, which means of course the housemates have now been in isolation for 33 days. The major headlines today are the housemates have been told who's up for the public vote. As you're well aware, I've just told you, it's Paul and Bubble. Now, they've reacted very differently, actually. Paul has reacted fairly well. He's now used to be nominated and thinks he probably will be till the end of time. Bubble, however, has nominated relatively badly. He's been sat for the best part of the afternoon in the spa pool. The reasons for nominating are actually quite feeble and rubbish this week. Most people nominated with people they got on with the least, or because they're missing their dogs, or because they're missing cleaning their cars, and etc. However, it was all in the balance until the final person was nominated. Find out who nominated who and why on tonight's Channel 4 show. One person who was nominated and sadly was evicted, lovely little Narinda, who's with us today. Hello Narinda, how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, now, we all know how you feel about Bubble, so get you started, whatever you do. But are you surprised that he was up? Because he seemed a very popular person within the house.
No, I wasn't surprised because I knew Helen was having problems with him, and I knew. Did Emma vote in?
Well, we don't know yet.
Okay.
We can't tell you until.
But no, I'm not totally surprised because he does get very moody. Get him out, viewers. Get him out.
You're not happy, are you?
No.
Okay, now you said you knew who nominated you. Do you think he has got a fair idea as to who's nominated him?
No, I don't think he's got an idea. I think he thinks he's so loved he can't see past it. That.
And that's why, I mean, he seems to be reacting quite badly. He seems to be very hurt.
See, that's the way he is, guys. He's so reacted badly to this, and nobody's concerned that Paul's been evicted up for eviction 3 times, and it's so stressful being up for eviction, and he's taken it so well.
Well, least of all Paul, because like you said, he's taken it so well. He actually doesn't. He seems to be quite resigned to the fact he's going to get nominated every single week
does,
now.
and he's taken it so well, and he's always there for people in the house, and he's great. Get Bubble out.
Do you think he'll be... I love the way you finish every sentence when I ask you.
Get Bubble out.
Yeah, you're right, get Bubble out. Do you think Paul will be able to stay positive? You know, because it must be... Like you said, it's very stressful, and you must have been hurt.
I was so hurt, but I think what keeps Paul going is that he's probably think the public have got a lot of confidence in him, so that boosts him up. But it must be awful living with people who keep voting you out. I would have killed them by now.
And honestly, we obviously know who you want to be voted out on Friday. Who do you think is going to get voted out on Friday?
Oh, God, because of certain papers backing Bubble, I think Paul's probably, unfortunately, going to be nominated out.
OK.
So.
Well, that's our talking point for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Narinda. Is it going to be Bubble? Is it going to be Paul? Who is out? It's that simple. You must know the phone number by now, 0870 901 9070. But just in case you don't, here's Dean with the phone number. Hit us with it, big guy.
Is this excellent?
You can phone Big Brother's little brother on this number.
He is such a fan of the show, that boy, isn't he, eh?
How do you like him?
You just wind him up and watch him go, because I tell you, that boy is a racing car in the green. OK, now during the nominations, Bubble was wearing something very, very special. No, not his grubby blue and white boxer shorts for a change. Go on, just have a little rant about them very briefly.
Yeah, his bum underneath them, can you imagine?
Lovely, OK. It was, in fact, his lucky hat. Now, the same one he's worn on all Big Brother interviews and on each nomination day. What do you think of his hats?
I just didn't. He went mad once because we hid his hat. So I don't know what. He hides his horrible head with them, so he should.
But did you ever try them on yourself, or?
No.
Were you slightly worried about the?
Oh, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't go near it. Any of his stuff.
The slight risk of nits that you think might have existed, allegedly, in his hat wear.
Really? I didn't. Did you see it when he had his head shaved?
Yeah, I thought it looked lovely.
That's a bit like you.
Exactly, OK.
Yeah,
there you go. OK, now, did he explain to you the significance of any of his hats?
No, he never did.
OK, well...
I wasn't interested, really.
Were you not?
No.
I think you're going to be interested in this, because to cap it off... Do you see what we did? We're going to have a look at him and his hat wear in action.
This is actually my personal favourite and my luckiest one, yeah. But I've got... Well, every time I wear it, strange things happen. Every interview I went to, I always had my same hat on, my lucky hat. Because it was my lucky hat.
You wear that hat every single night?
No, only when I feel uncomfortable. By the way, if you want to use my hat for your dancing, you're more than welcome, but can you ask? Yeah, I'll always wear my hats. One of the things in my life which is very important to wear my hat.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are Penny and Helen,
Paul and Stuart.
Norinda and Paul.
All right, it's time for gallery update now time with me and lovely Frank. Thanks. Frankie, what's been going on in the house today? Surely the fallout of the nominations, how's that affected the housemates so far?
Not a fallout. I mean, Bubba was genuinely shocked, I think, but everyone immediately came to his sort of side and sort of comforted him, and Paul was sort of took it in stride. So like, oh, third time.
Paul just seemed to sit down for lunch, didn't he? Afterwards he just thought, well, okay, whatever, I'm just going to sit down. Do you think it's affected Bubble in any deep way, or do you think he's behaving just...
I think it threw him, but you know, this weekend's been, I think, tough because every weekend I think he thinks of his daughter, and he's just been very low energy recently. So
Okay.
I think it's not what he wanted.
Now, one thing that might boost him up a little bit is this task. Even though they've hardly bet any money in it whatsoever. But the task is tomorrow. How are they doing so far? Just to recap, it's what they have to pass one world record, and they're given 4 options, right?
That's right. They have to do the world's tallest sugar cube tower, eat 3 crackers at the same time, or largest bubble, and the other one is the sweet corn.
yeah.
And Bubble has
69
just
in
been
3
picked for the sweet corn.
I see, because he's already passed unofficially anyway, isn't he?
That's exactly right. yeah.
Okay, so do you think this will perk him up a little bit?
I'm sure it will, because he's thinking of being a world record holder after this. So.
And Dean's done quite well in the sugar cubes as well, isn't he? Tell me he's been picked, because he looks like he's so studious about it, isn't
Well,
he?
it's an all-male lineup they've decided today.
Really?
Yep.
I'm slightly worried about the connotations there, I have to say, Frank.
Liz didn't seem to be too worried. She just wants to pass the task. So Brian's doing the bubbles, and Josh is doing the crackers. So
Okay. Any other news in the house today?
pretty much just focus on the task, and nominations came, and I think they've sort of like settled with it.
I guess with the heat as well, they're all going a bit stir crazy. Okay, now what time are you judging the task tomorrow?
I believe about midday tomorrow.
Midday, excellent. Okay, well, we'll have the news as soon as you get it. Thank you very much, Frankie.
Okay.
Certainly appreciate it. Right now, we can go over to some footage. This is just a couple of the seconds after the guys actually found out they had been nominated. Obviously, as you can see there, Paul's pretty chilled out about it. Like I said, he just went out for some lunch, sat down. He was, I very much doubt he was particularly bothered. Bubble, on the other hand, sat on his own, very contemplative, sat down there in the spa pool. Lovely, and just quite honestly, he let it all hang out. And maybe so he should. Norinda, you're right, it is a talking point.
Talking about that, Debbie Towers, I love this. Who's out this week? Well, it has to be Bubble. The only time he's awake, he just sunbathes, smokes, whinges, or winds people up. Get the fat bloater out. Yes, I love that, Deb.
So glad you said the word bloater. I really wondered where you were going with that, I have to say. Talking point today, ladies and gentlemen. As lovely Norinda said, who's out, Bubble or Paul? Give us a call, 0870 901 9070. I'm sure Norinda would love to
Bubble's
chip in
a
as well.
demon. He's a demon. Get him out.
Good, thanks. Sean from Liverpool. Hello,
Hi.
Sean.
Hello.
Hi there. Bubble or Paul? Who's out and why?
I want Bubble out. He's really boring.
What is it about him that you don't like?
Well, he just, the last couple of weeks he's been really lazy. I think he's been playing on the injury a bit, and he just seems to always be going on about his little girl. I can understand that he loves it, but he's just really playing on it a lot.
Do you think there's any form of sort of malevolence or any game plan there, or do you just genuinely think he misses his daughter?
I think he just misses his daughter, and I think he is actually trying to go for the sympathy vote a bit. But I think he's bringing everybody down in the house, and I think he's definitely playing on the injury to cop out of the housework.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate it. He's obviously a big fan of yours, that lad, isn't he?
Oh, brilliant. I thought he was right. Pete Hobbs, this has been read out. I would like to see Bubble evicted from the Big Brother house. He likes to think of himself as so cool and full of fun, but in fact he's a moody devil, demon, ha-ha.
I like the way you read that. It's scary, that. Okay, now please tell me that Patricia in Belfast wants Paul out, because otherwise we're going to just have a total Bubble bias and I'm probably going to get sued. Hi, Patricia in Belfast.
Hello.
Hiya. Is it Paul or is it Bubble? Bubble or Paul?
Paul. Definitely.
Why so?
Because I think the only reason Paul is kept in is because who he's up against. I mean, he was up against Stuart. Of course, Stuart was going to have to go. Well, I was surprised at you, Norinda. I really was. Because, I mean, you added so much fizz to the house.
Oh,
you definitely shouldn't have been nominated out.
I love you now.
But, I mean, up against Paul, or up against Stuart, had to go. Stuart had to go. He was saved. Last week, well, I don't know why he was saved, but he was.
But then maybe he'll be saved this week, because we need Bubble out. He's not good.
But Bubble's not going to get out.
He will. The Sun's made a big mistake. I'm sure they'll realise that.
Okay, that's the one time we're allowed to say that paper this show, and I was going to say it once in the second half. Thanks a lot. Okay, thank you very much, Patricia from Belfast. Take care, have a good night. Okay, Paul should stay in the house because he's a great listener to other people. He does not moan over the slightest inconvenience, unlike others. He actually mentions Amma here. Paul takes everything in his stride and is a great comforting people.
He is.
And then cheering them up when they're down. Gary
He's a great
Coswell.
cushion.
Like a lot of the nation, I've been waiting for weeks for the housemates to waken up and put Bubble up for eviction.
See, it's all Bubble.
I genuinely am. I'm genuinely trying to present a two-sided case here. But we have Debbie on the line from South Wales. Hello, Debbie.
Hello.
Bubble or Paul, who's out and why?
Paul's out, definitely. I would be absolutely devastated if Bubble went out.
Why?
I'd stop watching it. I'd lose all interest whatsoever in it.
Would you?
The only thing that would keep me watching it would be Brian.
Then again, we might do some wacky stuff in the next couple of weeks.
I don't know. I thought I'd be gutted. I watch it 24/7 with the kids. And
But what about his white belly? And his nipples down to it.
I just like him. He's so honest, and everything he's been through, he's said it all. He's come out to the end.
conniving.
I just like him. I just do. I have liked him from day one, and I think he's brilliant. Him and Brian. I don't know against Paul, but I will vote Paul out definitely over Bubble.
Brilliant, thank you very much. OK, keep them coming in, 0870 901 907. I've got a feeling this one's going to run and run. After the break, Kevin Wade, the medium, will be giving us his predictions on the house. But first, here's Connie, the woman with the worldwide Big Brother facts on her fingertips.
Hi, I'm Connie Schalke. In Big Brother Denmark first series, the 7 remaining housemates climbed over the fence. Only 4 of them returned.
Hey, you can tell it's show 33, can't you? All the crazy jokes we're getting up to. Welcome back, everyone. It's Big Brother's Little Brother. Hope you're well. The news update today, Paul and Bubble are up for eviction and the housemates are going stir. That's with a capital S, crazy. Yesterday, Elizabeth, Josh, Dean, Bubble and Amma decided to spice things up by teasing the others, but not in that way. Take a look.
You're now in a state of hypnosis. Bubble, when you come out of hypnosis, whenever you hear the word lush, you will be very, very nice to Brian. Josh, when you hear the word lush, you will be afraid of everything. All right, guys.
Yeah.
How you doing? Should we try it?
Okay. Lush. You all right?
Something in the
mirrors. Do you want suntan lotion or something?
What is it?
Oh, do you mind?
No.
Do you want to put it in my bag for me?
No, there's no one in the mirror.
There's people in the mirrors. Oh, there is.
No, you can't see them, though.
There's people in the mirrors.
No, it's okay.
McKenna or what? OK, now, as it turned out, it was all a bit of a wind-up. But Helen and Paul especially fell for it hook, line and sinker. It did, however, give them a chance to continue their flirtation.
I was going to get Elizabeth to hypnotise you and get you get around with me and ask you to marry me. Say, Helen, will you marry me? That would have been a funny one, wouldn't it?
Just describe me, have a wonderful absolute life. Lush, I want to... Helen, come here. It's not funny. Helen. Helen. Helen.
You're freaking me out now, Paul.
Helen. Now, weird as this is, this got us thinking as to what the offspring of Paul and Helen would actually be like. I wonder. Ooh. Be strong, Daniel, be strong. OK, there were, however, red faces all around when the practical joke was revealed. Let's take a look at that.
Hypnotised today.
Yeah.
I want those people to remain standing. OK. It's got to be truthful
Paul,
and
you
honest.
was not.
It's got to
I
be
know
truthful
you
and
wasn't.
honest. Truthful and honest.
You weren't hypnotised.
So everyone who knew
About today.
about the hypnosis thing today, remain standing.
Anywho, our talking point today, quite simply, is Bubble or Paul. Who's out? Give us a call, 0870 901 9070. Now, we're halfway through the Big Brother experience, and our thoughts naturally turn to the future. Who will win, who will lose, who will get fruity in the garden den? It says it there, I didn't write it. OK, to help us predict the future, we're joined by medium Kevin Wade, or alternatively, I'm a large, Kevin Wade's a medium.
Oh,
Thanks for that. Kevin, thank you very much. Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. Cheers for coming on. Tell us exactly what it is you do and how you do it.
I see mentally, I hear mentally. I'm a spiritual medium clairvoyant, so I get everything with people that come for me for readings or whatever. I tell them all about themselves, the past, the present and the future, and those that are on the other side.
And will people have to come to you, or you can relate to people through inanimate objects and so forth, if you're given a possession or something?
A possession, I can do that. I mean, I've done it on other TV shows. I'm given an article and I can get things about them, and it is normally about 95 or 99% accurate.
And this is just coming to my head, but will all mediums predict the same thing through the same objects, or
no?
Was it differ?
Mediums work on different levels. As you get bad mechanics, you get good mechanics. So you've got the high calibre mediums. You've also got those that are on a lower level.
Okay, and how much can you tell us that you've actually watched Big Brother? Yeah.
No, I've never watched Big Brother at all.
Okay, so everything we've got some artefacts here today. You don't know anything about these housemates so far. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, now, like we said, Kevin has no idea, but we've picked some of the housemates' items out that they gave to us before they actually went in. The first item is a felt cushion of a Christmas decoration. Now, if you don't want to know who this belongs to, look away now, people. Just tell us a bit about the owner of this.
Well, I feel the owner of this is a female. I feel she's got fair hair or blonde hair. I feel that she's quite a flirt. She loves the men, and she likes to be a centre of attraction. She'll make sure she's the centre of attraction. But within her, I feel she feels she has to prove herself, but she needn't really. But she's a great flirt and she loves to be around.
Lovely. Okay, tell us, who does that belong to?
I feel I get the name of Helen with this.
You're getting the name of Helen with that? Okay, and it is indeed Helen's, ladies and gentlemen. Let us tell you that. Okay, next up we have these shoes. Now tell us a bit about the owner of these shoes.
The owner of these shoes, I feel again it's a female. I feel that this person, she's very, I feel she's very educational. I feel she's intelligent. She likes everything that's right in proper order. I see paperwork around her, books around her, and computers around her. She does an awful lot of thinking, but with her, you can rely on her, and she's a very nice person to be around, actually.
Okay, now obviously we can't see the screen here, so can I just have confirmation the name's actually up on the screen? Lovely. Okay, who does that belong to?
I feel that I want the name of Elizabeth with this.
It is indeed Elizabeth. Congratulations. Cold shiver, my spine, rendezvous is all I can say to that. Okay, now Paul and Bubble are up for nomination. Who do you think will leave this week?
Bubbles.
Easy, Narinda. And why so?
I feel Bubbles is the type of guy, he stamps his feet, he likes his own way. If he doesn't get his own way, he sulks like a kid, basically. I feel there's family involved with him, and he'll do anything to get out that house. That's guaranteed. The worst thing that would happen to him is if he did something where he knew he was going to get evicted and the big brother said, no, you're not, he would go bazonkers.
Okay, cool. And who do you predict will be out next week? Who do you think?
I feel that the prediction that someone will be out next week, I don't feel it will be Paul. But what I do feel, there's a black lady there. I feel she'll be up for nomination. I feel she will be the next one that does go.
Why do you get that? I mean, is that?
It's just that I just get that. I feel with her, she's the type of lady, she looks down on other people. She feels she's above them, and she thinks that by them messing around, it's like, well, don't be stupid. She takes life too seriously. She needs to chill out a bit and just enjoy herself.
But if you haven't seen it, have you?
No.
So on what ground? You've literally, is this just?
It's just coming in.
Yeah, is this what you've been told about the people?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and who do you see in the house in the final week?
I feel Elizabeth will be there, Dean will be there, and I feel Brian will be there.
Okay, now can you tell us who's going to win and how do you think they'll react?
I feel the choice will be between Elizabeth and Dean. And if I was to put everything on there, it wouldn't surprise me if Elizabeth won it.
Okay. Now, the most interesting question about this, though, in relation to your talents is, I mean, do you see any other bits of fame and fortune for the housemates' futures?
Yeah,
Who can you see doing what?
Yeah, I do. I feel that a lot of them will be going onto TV, obviously, but I feel there'll be a lot of writing to be done. One will go into singing and to do with music. Another one will go on to...
Any ideas who? Or?
Well, in actual fact, I feel it's...
Loving Narinda.
Hey, I like you.
Okay, so what do you think about Narinda in particular?
I feel Narinda, she's got... They're going to do an article on you. But I also feel with you love singing, you love music, and I want you in that as well. You've got your heart set on...
Did you see Rolling? Okay.
I also feel with you want to do presenting.
Yeah, well, everyone knows.
That will, well, no, that will come up.
Okay, now we have another surprise from Narinda, bizarrely enough. Narinda, before you went into the Big Brother house, you sat an exam which you never received the results.
They won't tell me.
We found out for you.
Don't tell
Kevin,
me.
what do you think?
I feel it was successful.
Okay, let's take a look right now.
Oh my God.
The results are out now, and I've got them here. Let's have a look. You'll be pleased to know you've passed with 76%. Congratulations and best of luck for the future.
Yeah, you did. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, she passed. Congratulations. What was the exam for?
Medical exams, very hard exams. It means I'm very intelligent, which we already knew.
Lovely. Congratulations.
I'm
okay,
so
talking point
pleased.
today. Bubble and Paul, who's out? Who is on the line, more like? It couldn't be Jane from Manchester by any chance, could it?
Hiya.
Hello,
hi,
Jane.
Hi, Narinda. You all right?
Hiya.
Hiya. Right. I want Paul out.
Why do you want Paul out?
Right. Paul's my favourite, actually. I don't really want him out. It's just, I think we'll see the real side of Bubble if he comes out. I think that next week, if Bubble remains in, that his facade's going to drop and his real self will show. The nastiness and the temper and the tantrums will all come out again. And I think he'll be so uneasy with the people because he won't know who's actually nominated him and whether they're going to do it again.
But wouldn't you like to see that on television?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying if Paul goes out, we're going to see it.
Sorry, I didn't
Even though I really want Paul to stay in, I really want people to see the real Bubble. And I think they'll only see that if he actually remains in for the next week. But then maybe goes out next week instead of Amber and Amber the week after, because I can't bet her if she does my head in.
I like the way you've actually done it in weeks. Thank you very much for that, Jane. You should have Jonathan on the line from Belfast now. Hey, Jonathan.
Hi, Narinda. Hi, Dermot.
Hi, how are you?
I want Bubble to leave because I like the guy at the start, but lately he's missing his daughter and his whole attitude has changed as a result.
Do you think he can be blamed for that, Jonathan?
Well, I'm not too sure, but I think he shouldn't change his attitude the way he's using his moments.
Okay, cool.
I've got this brilliant email here. Hi, Jim and Narinda, thank you. I am not a massive Bubble fan, but Paul has to go. If I hear him say, all right, mate, to Helen one more time, it's from Jamie Epsom in Surrey.
Okay, here's another one here from Gregory Scott. He's all right, he's a nice guy, but saying that he's so dull, dear me, he's making absolutely no headway with Helen. He's not even trying to pull her that hard. Buy some chocolate and call her sweet and sexy and she's yours, mate. You should get out. Okay, excellent. I should have Mark from Manchester on the line. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you? All right,
Hi, Narinda.
Hiya.
I'm not bad. This week I want to nominate Paul out of the house.
Nominate Paul?
Yeah.
Lovely.
For the simple reason he's boring.
Okay, what is it about him you don't really like? I mean, you know, what many construe as boring, a lot of people construe as just the fact he's actually just quite a chilled out, normal guy.
Yeah, another reason is Bubble, I think, is, as another guy was just saying a minute ago, Bubble's about to lose it this week. One, because of his daughter, and is also going to show his nasty side too, and I think it's going to be a better viewing for us all to watch.
I love the general standard of malevolence to our viewers. I just want to see people squirm. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. You couldn't tell us, Kevin, who our next caller would be, could you?
Paul.
Oh, I'll tell you what. How do you know that? Okay, hang on a second. We should have Dominic Mohan on the line from The Sun, I've just been told. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Dom. Dominic, hello. Okay, I think he took one look at Narinda there and realised the barrage of abuse he was going to get.
Oh, good, you should be scared.
It should be Paul from the West Midlands. Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Okay, our phones are down, I'm told, so ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I wonder what Paul's uninteresting sob story will be this week, whether we'll see You Can Talk About Me, all right, magic moment. Okay, that's A. Robson, that's the Lancashire. Tomorrow's Elizabeth's birthday, we will see you then. You know what happens on birthdays? Ooh.
So if you want to know exactly who voted for who, tune in for the nominations on Channel 4 tonight at 10. And don't forget E4's In the House live at 11:05. But next tonight, Affairs of the Heart, Alan Norm, after the break.